What's up, man? Welcome back to Welcome Family Hustle TV, man. And basically today what we got for y'all is, y'all heard about the shooting in Charlotte when Dolph Whip got hit over 100 times. Bulletproof, ain't get touched. We heard about the shooting in LA when Dolph allegedly ran up on some of Gotti people, or Gotti there, I don't know, and got hit up 3 times. And then we obviously heard about the tragedy in Memphis when Dolph lost his life at the cookie shop, that shooting. But we never heard about another shooting in Memphis where Dolph allegedly had to drop on Gotti. You feel me? But the thing was, the Gotti whip was bulletproof too. You ain't gonna catch Gotti slipping. You feel me? And basically what happened was Hernandez Govan, the dude that was charged with Dolph murder, well, one of the dudes that was charged with Dolph murder, who ended up beating the case, he spoke on it in an interview with Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? And this was the first time I heard about this. I never heard about Dolph getting a drop on Gotti. We gonna react to it, man. We gonna break it all down. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and then, you know what I'm saying, we gonna go from there.
All right, so you and Jook had the meeting with Straight Drop.
Correct.
At your house. And during that time, or during the meeting, Cornelius happened to walk up to your house and knock on the door. And he actually told you, he was like, you heard he's out here trying to kill Gotti. But you said you didn't want to bring that to Jook's attention at the time, so you just disregarded what he said. And I guess I don't know who you served.
Cornelius is one of the dudes that got sentenced in the Dolph murder, man. He was one of the actual shooters, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That ran up on Dolph at a cookie shop. He was actually one of the shooters. That was Cornelius, him and Straight Drop.
Where you hear that from, Remo?
On the Vlad TV interview you just did.
Yeah.
You said on the Vlad TV, when Straight Drop was there.
I thought you said, no, I ain't saying you lying.
Yeah.
You definitely heard it. I thought maybe you said, I thought you said you got it out of Discovery or something like that.
No, it was, I heard you say.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how that went. And, to get Jook over to talk about some music, was a feat in itself. Right. Jook ain't gonna pull up.
And basically what happened here was Govan had a meeting with Jook. You feel me? Jook was just trying, this was when Jook was trying to, this is when Govan was basically trying to let Jook know about Straight Drop. You feel me? So this was the meeting they had, and then Cornelius, one of the other shooters, basically came up on Govan's house trying to let him know what was going on. But Govan ain't want to tell Jook about it simply because he didn't want to be looked at in a way. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because like they over there to discuss business, and then you got this dude running up on him talking about, and he a junkie. To keep in mind that he finna do something to Jook brother. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? It look crazy. It look away, and it's gonna make him look away, bringing that to him randomly. You feel me? Just out the blue. If Jook ain't already know something about it, you know what I'm saying?
The ghetto for no anybody.
Yeah.
And so when Cornelius, when I was approached with this, for one, I thought it was a lie, because I never heard of Dolph trying to do anything to Gotti at that point. I done heard of the shit the other way around. And two, Jook hadn't said nothing to me about no beef or Dolph trying to kill his brother. So why would I go back in there and bring up this weird ass conversation and take a chance on running him off on the potential business deal? I didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah.
You're probably thinking this is a nightmare because he might just get up and leave, spaz out on the dude. There's all kinds of bad shit.
One, I'm thinking this a pill head. He don't know what the hell he talking about. With me being so, I guess, in tune to the streets, I'm thinking I would hear that before he would have. And by me not having heard it at that point, I'm thinking if I go back in here and say something to Jook about this, and let's just say if it ain't true, Jook gonna be like, who are these weird ass outside saying this goofy ass shit? I don't need to be over. I might not need to be over here.
Yeah.
I might need to roll. So I didn't want to take the chance, and I ain't say nothing to him about it. I came back in, we finished talking about the music, and he was just telling us exactly what we needed to do to get dropped hot to the point where it would be a go. And when he was leaving, and that's when he was approached by Cornelius and Bobby. And
Jook kind of just shrugged it off. He didn't really take it. He didn't really pay attention to it, or what?
I mean, you know,
they did get to have that conversation with him. Probably.
Yeah. He most definitely had the conversation, you know. And to my surprise, Jook didn't say, "You don't know what the you're talking about." Yeah, Jook knew what he was talking about. Matter of fact, Jook asked him, "How did he know that?" And he said that Dolph had an aunt or a cousin or something over there that lived by his dad, and Dolph had been bragging on the drill that he.
See, and that's the thing, bro. If this really happened, that's what Dolph misstepped at, I believe. Bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? Boasting about it. You feel me? Like, that's a mistake, bro. Like, you going on a mission, you feel me? You keep that between you and whoever. You know what I'm saying? You don't boast about it. You don't brag about it to whoever. You never know who listening with a third ear, bro. Because you can tell this to somebody and they can tell this to somebody else who could tell it to somebody else, and then they get back to the wrong ears. But at the same time, you know, I'm pretty sure Dolph ain't care. It is what it was. You feel me? And Dolph, this beef between Dolph and Gotti, bro, is one of the most deadliest rival, like, hip-hop beefs in recent history. You know what I'm saying? You know you had Jimmy Henchman and 50. You know you had Ja Rule and 50 them. But for us like bloodshed, bro, I can't really think of no beef that was more deadlier. You could say Tupac and Biggie, but since then, this Dolph and Gotti beef had to be one of the most deadliest ones in recent memory, bro. When you count lives lost on both sides.
You know, sent some people to get up with Gotti. And Gotti was in the Rolls Royce bulletproof truck.
Damn.
That's how it happened.
Gets deep.
All right, so what was to your knowing, what was Cornelius and Straight Drop's relationship at that time? Because you knew both of them separately, but they happened to both be at your crib the same.
Yeah. So you know, it's like
I said though, you ain't gonna catch Gotti slipping. Gotti was in a bulletproof Rolls Royce truck. You feel me? The thing is, bro, like, it's hard to get a nigga like Gotti. You know what I'm saying? You gonna really have to be on point if you trying to go for somebody like that. Because because Gotti one of them niggas, bro, he just not gonna let his guard down. Especially not now. You know what I'm saying? Since they got his brother, R.I.P. Big Jook. Because, bro, when you in that type of life, bro, your head on the swivel, 24/8 at all times. Nigga, your head gotta be on the swivel even when you sleep. As crazy as that might sound, yeah, it gotta be on your swivel even when you sleep, bro. Because you can't afford to let your guard down for half a second. Just simply because of the people that might want your head. Just simply because they might think you had something to do with they mans. You feel me? But like I say, bro, this hip-hop beef between Gotti and Dolph, one of the most deadliest ones ever. You feel me? Because the amount of bloodshed that's been spilled and the amount of people that's been killed in this beef is ridiculous. And it's like I said in the previous video, Memphis will never be the same. Ever. This beef right here gonna forever keep that city divided. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much love on each side. You feel me? So many people had love for Dolph. So many people got love for Gotti and had love for Big Jook. You feel me? Because they both changed a lot of lives. You know what I'm saying? And Gotti's still trying to change lives. But, hey, man, walk light out here because it's real. and niggas want revenge. And you be a fool to think this ever gonna die down. Niggas gonna forever probably try to be trying to get Gotti, boy. You can believe that. Over Dolph? Oh yeah, niggas gonna forever be trying to get Gotti, but Gotti ain't one to go easy. You feel me? Cause Gotti be on point 100% of the time. So like I say, it's gonna forever probably keep the city divided. But R.I.P. Dolph, man, R.I.P. Jook. It's just sad because how many lives been lost. But you know, that's what come with it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is from both sides. Both sides ain't like each other. Both sides ain't had no love lost for each other. And that's just what it was. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Bang it down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe to the video. And I'm out, man. It's your boy, Welcome Family Hustle. I'm gone.